Do you think of it as a living thing?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. It's got needs and wants, and it needs to go to sleep overnight sometimes. It needs to, it needs to have a drink. It needs
to be told off.
Yeah.
I'm slightly nervous about going on the pitch.
No, you're all right.
There was a time when winter meant that England's football pitches were little more than mud baths. But I'm standing here late in February, after 4 months of basically non-stop rain across the country, and this pitch is completely perfect.
My wife tends to think I love the pitch more than I do here at times, but again...
Just on the record, that's not true?
It's not true, no.
For Everton, for every team in the Premier League and the Football League, this winter has posed quite a lot of challenges. One of them, obviously, is the rain. It has been raining, you will have noticed, for a very long time. Start November.
It was.
And after that, when did this stadium next see the actual sun?
About 4 days ago in the North Goal mouth.
Despite that, not a single game has been called off this season because of the weather, and the pitches generally have held up pretty well, which quite frankly borders on magic.
Water on a pitch is a good thing. The Premier League wants its pitches to be slick. It wants the ball to move fast, it wants players and teams to be able to produce attractive football. But it also means when that water's falling out of the sky basically constantly, that the ground staff have to get rid of as much of it as is possible.
So how do they do it? Ultimately, there's 1,000 things working in collaboration, but there are 3 main factors. The first is the grass itself. It's a variety specifically engineered in a laboratory for stadium use and for stadium conditions. It's mixed in or stitched with artificial turf. But importantly...
We've had questions asked, is that all fake?
Yeah.
It's not. It's 95% real grass.
Grass which is fertilised, sun-bedded and mowed to the exact specifications of a manager by John and his team. The second is really good drainage. Underneath the grass is a mixture of soil, sand and gravel, which rain can fall through instead of pooling. And that's helped along by verti-drainage.
Basically punching a million holes into the pitch. We use it in a build-up to a game just to make sure we get rid of that surface water.
It goes into a hollow layer underneath and then into tanks, which can hold more than 500,000 litres.
It's an awful lot of water.
Have you filled it?
I think we've filled it more than twice, I think.
Really?
In fact, the drainage system is so effective that even with all the rain...
We still have to water match day as well. As we always say, unless Noah's Ark sailing down the pitch, then we've got to put water on.
And then the final element is the heating, which comes in 3 flavours. There's the sun lamps on top, the wet system, which is a layer of pipes shuttling around hot water, and the air system, which can push hot air up through the pitch.
The pitches are so much better than what they were back then, and that's technology. That's got nothing to do with how good the groundsman was at the time. It was just that technology's moved on tenfold.
But with better pitches comes more demand.
The push is to have more games on the pitch. It's the knock-on effect. If the pitches were rubbish and had no grass on them, then you wouldn't get all this. So it's a bit of a backhanded compliment on our behalf that we're getting all these games, and groundsmen across the country are in the same boat where if there's grass on the pitch we play.
You must really care about the grass.
Oh, 100%, yeah. It's just a proper symbiotic lifestyle we've created here.
Yeah.
System, us, weather, climate, machines, pitch, staff. It all goes together to build this intricate team.
The state of the pitch really matters to the product of the Premier League. We tell the story of English football's growth through owners, through players and through managers. But I think ground staff are important too. You can't play attractive, expansive, adventurous football on muddy pitches. The ball doesn't roll enough, the players can't be sure of their touches. It's not really coincidence that the type of football we see in the Premier League now, the type of football that has made the league the most desirable in the world, happens at a time when we also have a huge amount of science and expertise and knowledge going into the pitches. You need the pitches to look like this, not just so it's a great TV product, but so the managers who sit in these seats can play the type of football that they want to play.